What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, and today we're going to show you a closer and on-feet look at the Nike Air More Uptempo Light Bone. Now these are set to drop September 15th. Retail price will be $160. What I found kind of weird is Nike Sportswear released this shoe first on July 15th overseas. 2 months later, and they're hitting Nike Sportswear retailers in North America. I'm not sure why they did this, but if I had to guess, it could be due to shipping issues. But let's bring you in for a closer look. As you can see, light bone is covered throughout. And now this light bone shade, if I had to compare it to something, it's more of like a cream. Very different because images make it look almost close to white, but I'm not sure if it's going to pick up that great in video, but you could tell there's a difference because there is white outlining and white on the swoosh, which I'll get to in a second, but you can definitely see the differences. Also, I thought the white would be 3M, but it's not. It's just white outlining. But for the base, we just have leather, and the leather is decent. It's not terrible. It's actually better than some of the past Air More Uptempo releases. And then across the large Air is a slight tumbled leather, and it's not, it's pretty stiff to be honest, but it's just overlaid. So all right, so let's get towards the heel. That same light bone covers the midsole, and then on the heel itself we have the swoosh, which is somewhat translucent, and then within the swoosh we have white. So you can also see you have up top slightly textured leather up here, and then outlining is done in white. So let's jump to the medial side. Same setup going on, light bone and white. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure why they're releasing this shoe when fall is about to be here. This is definitely something more along the lines of summer or even like late in the spring. But you can also see the perforations kind of by the toe, but they run across the panel. The only thing setting itself apart is that it's light bone, so it's more of a cream, but I'll get to that in a second. We have the Nike swoosh. It is stitched done in white. We have mesh on the tongue, light bone across pretty much everywhere, and then the actual tongue overlay where the Nike swoosh is, the Nike swoosh done in white, that is a slight tumbled leather as well. So the liner, once again, light bone. I also pulled out the insoles for you guys. As you can see, we have light bone covered throughout and white done on the Nike Air. And we have light bone all across the outsole, which, like I was saying earlier, it's probably the wrong time to release this shoe just because it is somewhat of a white shade, not quite though. But at the same time, it's kind of a cream or even going close to brown, so you might actually get a pass. For me, it's kind of borderline, but it's not about me. It's about you guys. So we'll do a once over, jump to the on feet, and get into some of the additional details. It's actually funny because this month, the University Blue pair, which I was actually really anticipating getting my hands on and everything, I don't know what happened. My retailers didn't get them. Another retailer by me that I work with, they didn't get them, so I'm not really sure what the deal is. I know they released before September 1st at select stores, and then on September 1st, more stores got them, so I'm kind of thinking, is there going to be like a delay? I don't really know. But I might still be able to get my hands on them, so if you want to check out a review, let me know. If not, I probably won't do one. I'll just pick them up for myself. But that being said, let's jump to the on feet. everybody, so that was your closer and on-feet look at the Nike Air More Uptempo in light bone. They dropped September 15th. Retail price will be $160. As for the quality of the shoe, the leather is pretty straightforward. It's a bit nicer than some of the past Nike Air More Uptempo releases. The tumbled leather, it's stiff, but again, it's just used on the overlay and does wrap the heel, but that's because it's connected to the R in the large Air. But the leather on the base, like I was saying, it is decent. As for the craftsmanship, this particular pair I have in hand isn't bad, and I checked out a few others and they looked solid. But as you guys already know, that will vary pair to pair. Now, to be 100% honest with you guys, I cannot confirm the availability as of now. Foot Locker, Foot Action, and Champs, they don't even have this shoe listed on their launch locator. And that's a good start to see the availability, because yes, there is times where it looks like a bunch of retailers are getting them, but it comes down to how many pairs each retailer is getting. So from there, I have to do some additional digging. But if I had to guess, this shoe will probably be more on the limited side of things, just because this is a colorway that isn't necessarily hyped, and if they made them a GR, I would just see these sitting. So as from a business perspective, which we know sometimes Nike does not take, I mean, they flood the market with shoes, it would be smart just to have a limited run of this and let them sell out. Something like the Bordeaux. I know the Bordeaux pair actually sold out in the United States really fast, but I did see some overseas retailers they had some random sizes here and there. And for those that don't know, that was a quick strike. But what I'm going to do for you guys is when I find more information, I'll leave a comment below and I will pin it to the top so you guys will know. But that's it for this video. I also have a few other reviews coming this week. I have the Knicks edition actually in hand. Better yet, one second. So this is like some of the older videos I used to do this in. So I just want to give you guys a quick heads up what I got coming this week. Aside from the bread, those should be here tomorrow. So I'm going to try to get that video out. But I got the Knicks, which I will have a video up this week on. I'm not going to sit on that. And I got these. This is the restock. I'm actually really excited for these. Some are saying it's not a restock. I'm going to find out a little bit more information on this pair. But offhand, I don't own the pair that dropped during March, so I don't know if this is actually different. I know the product number is different, but I'll have to see. Maybe I'll even do a comparison of the two. But that's it for the Nike Air More Uptempo Light Bone video. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you plan on picking them up or passing. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.